Hello everybody. Today we're gonna try something a little bit different. We're gonna try to have a bit of fun. We're gonna be watching a fun video. I mean, hopefully it's fun. Who knows? I haven't watched it yet. And yeah, let's see what comes out of it. It's always nice to have a bit of fun, right? 6 vegans versus 1 secret meat eater. Let's see how it goes.
What's your favorite candy?
Most candies without gelatin in it.
Name one.
Nerds, Sour Patch
just name
Kids,
one.
Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, those aren't vegan.
Let's go! Okay, I'm psyched.
We brought together 7 vegans.
I'm vegan.
I am vegan.
I'm a vegan.
I am vegan.
I am a vegan.
I am a vegan.
A couple of them said I am a vegan, right? I didn't hear it badly, right? Who said? Did you guys say that? I am a vegan? I always say I am vegan. I'm a vegan. But I am the vegan. No, I don't know. Who says I'm a vegan?
Vegan.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
Okay, Brandon, what do you eat for breakfast?
I feel like the question to ask is not what do you eat for breakfast, but rather why are you vegan? That's the first thing I would ask anybody who says they're vegan. Why are you vegan? If it's anything but animals, then they're probably not vegan. But let's see what's happening.
This morning I had buckwheat hot cereal, add almond milk and some water.
Okay. Who eats buckwheat in the morning?
Buckwheat. Isn't buckwheat that thing that... So in Romania we make this thing called coliva from it. It's good. It's good. Yeah, but I think it's pretty nutritious. Yeah, so having it for breakfast is not a bad idea. I mean, I don't think there's a huge nutritional difference between buckwheat and oats or something, right? So it's kind of the same thing. It's cereal.
Like, I know people do, but I'm looking at him and his body language and how he's telling me, and I'm going, you just had buckwheat?
I eat buckwheat
Yeah, what's the problem with that? Huh?
every single day for breakfast, and I feel like that's a normal thing. But everyone acted like it was a weird thing.
I mean, it's not necessarily that it's a weird thing. It's not the most common thing, right? Most people eat oats or other cereals, but like buckwheat, yeah, it's a different cereal. It's interesting.
I'll be honest, I eat everything on bread. I have to. Because like, I'm a recent vegan. I've been vegan for like 5 months. It's a challenge I did for myself.
I have a question.
It's a challenge I did for myself. Okay, yeah, maybe he's like, you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself to go vegan. I think animals deserve it. Maybe he's that way. Who knows? You know, let's give him the benefit of a doubt. But I don't think what he said that he's a recent vegan, therefore he eats everything on bread. That's not related, is it? It's nothing. It's just your habit, man. Nothing to do with one or the other.
What are y'all's favorite restaurants?
That's also a pretty good question. What are your favorite restaurants?
You should guys check out in North Hollywood. It's just like awesome. It's Cajun vegan restaurant.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You know, I literally been taking,
oh my gosh,
I took my friend Hannah. She's actually a big YouTuber as well.
Everything that came out of his mouth
Are any of these people big YouTubers? I'm sorry, I don't know them.
was super random.
Brandon, what's your favorite restaurant?
I feel like this girl, I think her name was Erin, right? I think this girl has something with, she said Brandon, right? With this guy called Brandon. It's like, Brandon, what's your favorite restaurant, Brandon? Come on, tell us, Brandon. Come on, huh? What are you hiding, Brandon? Come on, Brandon, tell us.
My favorite.
I go to Taco Bell all the time.
What do you get at Taco Bell?
I get a crunch wrap, but swap out the beef and get some beans in there.
So
Also swap out the sour cream and the cheese. And yeah.
don't they
put
use
some
eggs in
beans.
their wraps?
I hope they don't.
Do they? I don't consume Taco Bell ever. I mean, I live in Europe. There's not a lot of Taco Bells here. I mean, maybe they are. I don't know. When I eat Mexican food, I usually make it myself because it's so easy to make it. So yeah.
Yeah,
But
I hope they don't either,
I've-
because then that wouldn't be vegan.
I don't know why she was coming at me. I don't know if it's like the way I look. I don't look like a vegan.
There's no looking like a vegans. Vegans come all sizes, shapes, dress codes. There's no one way that a vegan looks like. So
Why is everyone here a vegan?
I'm vegan because I actually moved out here. I felt like
Wait, he actually asked the right question. Why is everybody vegan? That's what you need to ask. That's a good question. Let's see.
I was like, all right, if I mess up, I can keep on doing it. So I challenged myself. I'm 5 months in, and I was like, all right, I'm going to continue doing it.
What is in his hair, though? Huh? Does anybody know what those things are? Are those like... I mean, if you guys know, let me know. I'm curious what it is. By the way, nice hair. Nice hair.
Because if
You
I
guys,
don't...
we have 4 minutes left. Sorry to
Oh, yeah,
interrupt
sorry
you, but
about
we have
that.
4 minutes. I want to hear from
Oh,
other
sorry.
people.
You guys, we have just 4 minutes left. So let's just... Okay, Brandon. She's got something with him. I don't know. Just it seemed like that.
The only reason I did it is
Can you-
because I wanted to
Can you we got it.
Wait, I forgot to comment on that, right? He said he did it because it was a change or because he challenged himself. That's odd. He's not vegan. This guy's not vegan. Any other answer other than animals is not vegan. So this guy is definitely not vegan. There you go. We found him. Bam. Problem solved. He's not vegan.
Let's go around. Jalen was just taking up all the time so that I couldn't find any information about anybody.
I'm vegan because of the environment. I think the meat and dairy industry just contributes way too much to our environmental issues, and so that's why I decided to go vegan.
I've been vegan.
Okay, she's not vegan also. She's plant-based. Is this gonna be a 6 plant-based versus 1 secret meat eater? I guess, okay, now I gotta think again. So this guy first said it's a challenge. I guess, yeah, plant-based is a diet, so you could see it as a challenge. I don't know. What is it? She's vegan for the environment. No, she's plant-based for the environment. Veganism is about animals. That's all it is, right? It's about not seeing animals as objects. That's it.
For almost 3 years. I kind of just followed like blogs and stuff, and then I found out I had like high cholesterol. I like cold turkey just like quit it. The more I learned about it and educated myself, the more I wanted to keep going.
I initially went
Basically, nobody's vegan in this lineup, right? Are we sure it's not the 6 non-vegans versus 1 secret vegan? Because so far, nobody's vegan. She's also plant-based. Okay.
vegan for my health, for my skin. It's
Plant-based.
kind of helped. It hasn't helped that much, but I think just when I was doing it, I was like, why go back? Kind of like you, like I could do it, and I don't think there was a huge like pressing environmental factor. It was just like, I can do it right now, so
That's
why
exactly
go
what I was
back?
doing.
And it's like been good. So it's almost been like a year, so kind of similar to you.
Good job,
Yeah.
man.
I became vegan for animal cruelty reasons. It's a whole...
There you go. There you go. Finally, one vegan. I mean, it's not animal cruelty. It's not about the cruelty of animals. It's about not objectifying animals. But I guess you could see that as a cruel thing to do. So she's the closest. She is vegan after all. I don't know. I also have myself said in times that it's about cruelty. It's not. It's about the objectification of animals, but commodifying of animals. But yeah, okay. She's the closer so far. So she's vegan. The first vegan.
Bunch of stuff, you can go into. But yeah, for animal reasons and environmental reasons and health reasons.
So I've been vegan for almost 10 years combined. Started off
She said 10 years combined. What does that mean?
when I was 21 years old. I was drinking heavily and I just wanted to be feeling like better in my body. So I took a yoga class, went vegan overnight, went raw vegan
Oh, God.
for 2 years, became a raw
Oh. She took a yoga class and became vegan overnight. What the fuck? Oh my god. You're not vegan also, you're plant-based and like a raw vegan? Why? It's not, that's a diet and it shouldn't even be called raw vegan. It should be called raw plant-based.
raw food chef. I'm a yoga teacher now. Yeah.
I went vegan.
So she's a yoga teacher and a raw food chef. Yeah, I mean, I got nothing, but she's definitely not vegan. Being vegan is about the animals. Again,
Kind of as like a transition. I was pescatarian for 10 years. And we have 2 minutes.
I want to, can we ask, I don't want to cut you off,
Yeah,
but I want to ask
so-
specific questions to people. But what is your favorite?
It's okay. We don't care. It's okay. Brandon, tell us. It just seems like she's like, no. You're good. Brandon, why is it? What's the deal with that guy?
Favorite documentary that helped you go with the,
Oh, help me go vegan. I kind of watch like those YouTube ones.
which ones? Like what name one?
I don't remember the names. I like saw them in the blogs that I was talking about, and like
She saw some YouTube videos in a blog that she was talking about. Okay, not very common. I don't. Do people watch YouTube videos on blogs? Is that a thing?
Which blog?
This video is 4 years old, so maybe that's what people were doing 4 years ago.
it was like this girl. Her name is Emma.
I gave her the side.
Do we know any famous vegan influencer? Emma? Yeah, I don't know.
Like, you don't know what blog, you don't know what post, you don't know this, you don't know anything.
I watched the VR. This actually helped encourage me, and I watched from a first-person perspective.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah, cows getting butchered. You could see them getting cut up.
That's exactly what we show in We the Free. We show the first person perspective of the cow giving birth. Well, you're the first person, not the cow, but rather right there next to the farmer. And the same in the slaughterhouse, it's first person as you're right there next to the person who's doing the slaughtering. So I can never go past the slaughtering. It's just horrible. I always, when it gets to that, I either close my eyes or take the VR off. It's horrible if somebody watches that. Okay, wait, before this thing stops, let's see, who do we think is not plant-based? Because there's only one vegan in there. Everybody else is maybe plant-based. I mean, we haven't heard from the afro hair dude at the end with the jeans, by the way, who looks, I just love his whole look. We haven't heard anything from him, so we don't know if he's vegan or not. He just said he was pescatarian at some point. The guy with the things in his hair and with the suit, yeah, I don't know, he might be plant-based. He said it's a challenge. He said he did it because he moved there. Out of all of them, I have the most doubts from him. The girl in white said she does it for the environment. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people go plant-based for the environment. This other girl said she does it for health. Yeah, true, they do it. This guy, I think Brandon, he said he does it also for health. I have heard that being said. And for his skin, I actually have heard a lot of people say that they want to go vegan for their skin. And this girl was, I think, was it Erin? This girl in green, basically. She said she's vegan, because she took a yoga class and became vegan overnight, and then she became a raw plant-based chef. Okay, if you say so. And this guy we don't know anything about. So my money, if anything, is either the guy that we don't know anything about with the afro or the guy with the things in his hair. That's how I would say that they're not plant-based.
So like that was really traumatizing.
She had a little more makeup on and she had nail polish on, and so I guess in my head I think vegans just go for the more natural sort of look.
Oh, no. You can be vegan and look however you want, man. Veganism is not about how you look. There's no particular look to veganism. I don't know. I feel like people have this view of vegans of like these hippies who go and do yoga, like that girl, basically. I'm vegan, okay, and I do yoga. No, you're not. You're plant-based. Being vegan means you're against the commodification of animals, not that you eat plants.
I was like looking for some cues and like what people were wearing, and he was wearing like suede shoes. Most like vegans don't really wear leather.
No vegans wear leather. Why would you wear the skin of an animal? What are you talking about? Even if you have the leather from before you were vegan, even if you have the leather, I don't know, you bought it from a secondhand or whatever, the idea of wearing an animal skin is sending the message that it's okay to commodify the animals, right? It is commodifying the animals, and veganism is against commodifying the animals. So wearing leather, regardless of how you got it, wearing an animal skin is not vegan. She said Brandon, yeah. She's got something with Brandon. I saw it.
Okay. Bye, guys. It was nice to know you guys.
Take it easy.
I was really shocked. I think I was a little bit shy in the beginning. When Erin was grilling me, I just got really nervous. And like, I forgot the names of everything. And I was like, there's cameras here. And like, everyone's watching me. And like, the time is ticking.
What is your favorite soap that you use?
Okay, yeah, we've eliminated one person, but now let's go back to Brandon. Brandon, what is your favorite soap? Brandon, she really thinks this Brandon guy is not vegan. I mean, he's not, and neither is she. They're both plant-based, but like she really thinks he's not plant-based.
Use.
Oh my gosh. I'm more vegan.
Yeah, I know soap can have animal products, but like that's such a weird question to ask, isn't it? Maybe because this was 4 years ago, there weren't a lot of vegan alternatives to soaps. But nowadays, I'm like, if I ask somebody what's your favorite soap, and they say, I don't know, this one, and it's like, okay, did they have a vegan version of that? And like, yeah, it's vegan. I was like, oh, okay, it's vegan. I don't know. I don't know all the soaps. I just buy the cheap vegan ones because soap. Why would you buy expensive soap?
Vegan for like food related reasons.
Right, but typically like if you're vegan,
Vegan for food-related reasons. That's called plant-based, sir.
Vegan,
Yeah,
then
I know.
you use all your products that you love.
I identify as vegan, but I do it more so for food.
What? Identify as a vegan? What the hell? What? Can you identify as a vegan? Oh God, I gotta Google this. Can you identify as a vegan? Wait, what am I doing? Why am I even Googling? No, you can't identify as a vegan. You know, you can't say, I identify as a person that doesn't commodify animals, but I do still commodify animals. That doesn't work. You either commodify animals or you don't.
Related reasons, not exactly, because I like did it for my health. So
I
that's
actually
why.
fully agree with you. Actually.
Yeah.
Do you wear leather?
I don't own leather.
It's interesting. I own leather, but I don't buy leather. It's leather that has been bought years ago that I still have that I feel is kind of like wasteful to like throw away.
The important thing is you don't buy leather because we vote with our dollars.
Exactly.
I mean, Patty, we have established that she is vegan, and she is right. The important thing is that you don't buy extra because you vote with your dollars, but you also send out a message when you wear leather, right? When you wear another animal's skin, you send a message that it's okay to do so, that it's okay to commodify them, that it's okay to treat them as objects after all, right? Which, would you wear a human's skin on yourself? If not, then you shouldn't wear an animal's skin on yourself.
Exactly.
I think like in this circle, like there would still be people who like identify themselves as vegan, even if it's like food related or like something else.
All of them identify as vegans, and only one, I think Patty, right? That was her name. Patty is vegan.
Like the range is like
But-
There's
ethical.
like levels, yeah.
Yeah,
because
but I
there's
think like the
vegan-
Oh, he said the range. There's ethical. Well, that's the only reason to be vegan. Ethical, you know?
odd man out wouldn't be someone who like is like me, like just doing it for food.
You guys, you guys ask me questions too. I like questions.
I like questions. Tell me. Give me questions. Give me questions. Hey, this guy's suspicious, huh?
We know you do.
Do you eat honey?
I actually don't
it's
even.
like
I don't eat honey.
True.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't at all.
I eat honey, but
Honey isn't.
Honey exploits bees. Bees are sentient. You should not be exploiting sentient individuals or commodifying them or objectifying them, whatever. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop eating honey.
Vegan.
I think they made me feel like my reason for being a vegan wasn't good enough
Because you're not vegan.
because it wasn't coming from the same place that they were.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, okay, everyone think about the immediate circle. How many folks in your circle are vegan?
I'm supported by my circle.
I mean, that's not a bad question to ask, indeed. How many people around you are vegan? But it doesn't necessarily tell you a lot, right? Because I have a couple of vegan friends, but I also have a couple of non-vegan friends. It is hard to be around non-vegan friends, especially like my non-vegan friends, when they're with me, they will have to be plant-based. There's no way around it, right? Otherwise, it's hard for me to be around them.
Yeah.
Like they thought I was unhealthy at first because I wasn't getting enough to eat, and I had horrible gas.
Oh, I see what he has in his head. He's got these clamps, right, to hold the hair like this. It's very interesting, very, very interesting. It's a good look. I mean, he's got a good look going for him.
Issues. That was bad, but
I mean,
I actually didn't even know that was a thing.
So-
it's real, dog.
So far, you've said that you don't really consider yourself vegan.
Patty, you know, this girl on the left, she's like just trying to hold it together and tell everybody, none of you are vegan, okay? Just stop pretending. All of you are plant-based at best.
Vegan
I think if I
because
were
of the products you use,
Yeah.
and
I
then
feel
you
like
eat
if
at
I were
Taco
lying, I
Bell.
would like go like the extra mile and like lie and like say a lot of stuff. But you know, like I'm just like being real with you guys. Like
Yeah, so what he's saying is like if he didn't consider himself vegan, he would lie and be, yeah, I'm vegan. But now he's just trying to be honest and be like, oh, I'm an imperfect vegan. What can you do? When in fact, he's not vegan at all. He's just plant-based.
I try my best
So
to
how
like,
many
be a
how many
vegan.
years have you been vegan?
Oh no, it's been like less than a year, like 8 months.
Actually, the fresco style at Taco Bell is supposed to be vegan.
He didn't mention that. He said that he got the taco and then he removed everything, and then he mentioned that later on.
I have seen vegan YouTubers who like go to Taco
Bell's,
Bell
like, a
and like
go-to place
can
for
make it
being
vegan just to
vegans.
show
Yeah.
people that like it can be like
Not 2
convenient.
minutes,
I don't know why you guys are trying to
yeah, I
tell
don't
me
know.
about it.
I don't know what you guys are telling me. I mean, I'm vegan. I mean, let's go back to Brandon. I mean, I'm vegan, right? But Brandon. I mean, what type of dishwasher soap do you use? You're not vegan. You're plant-based.
No,
Wait,
just-
we have 2 minutes
and then
left.
Del
Yeah.
Taco also has
Del Taco
Del
started the
Taco
Beyond.
has the Beyond Meat. Why don't you go there if you're vegan?
I thought Erin was pretty aggressive, but in all the best ways for a game like this. Like she asked all the like heavy-hitting questions, which is exactly how it should have been.
What's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy.
I don't have a favorite candy. Do you guys have a favorite candy? I just eat protein bars. I mean, with protein bars, you get the sweet taste and some protein, so might as well, right? There's nothing wrong with eating candy, by the way, right? There's a time and a place. You can eat candy. Don't eat too much. And eat vegan candy. But like, I just eat protein bars. It just seems much easier.
Most candies without gelatin in it. Nerds.
Like name one. Name one.
Nerds, Sour
Nate,
Patch
just name
Kids.
one.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, name one, Brandon. Come on. Name one, Brandon. Name one, Brandon.
Okay, those aren't vegan.
I thought they were, but
No, Sour Patch
do they have gelatin in them? Okay. Maybe I'm not a vegan. I don't.
Maybe I'm not a vegan. No, you're not. You're a plant-based. Poor guy, he came there identifying as a vegan, and he isn't. And then finding out he's not actually vegan. Well, little do they know that none of them are, but you know, funny.
Like, I don't. I thought they were.
But I mean, you know.
What's your favorite candy?
I don't eat candy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. It didn't seem that his ethics and his values were in alignment with the diet, because typically when you are vegan, everything
She said his ethics. So why did she? Is she also vegan? Because she said ethics, right?
surrounding you matches that.
Everything surrounding you matches that. Yeah, that's true. That's true, right? I mean, I'm not gonna be surrounded by animal exploitation because I don't like it and I don't want to be part of it. So yeah, pretty much.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Brandon.
See ya. I'm not like really a part of the vegan community, I feel like. I have one vegan friend. I could have had 5 vegan friends, but they voted me out, so.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now.
When you start
I think
questioning
it's
Brandon,
too early to tell. I think those were the obvious ones.
True.
Yeah. I think we need like one
Guys.
more.
Like,
wait, so we raise our hand if we think he's still in here?
I think they might.
I don't know.
she was like doubt, and I was like,
Sweet.
no.
Yeah.
But no, I think no.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the square. If the lights turn green, you voted the liar out. If the lights turn red, the liar's.
I think it's either the guy with the afro, because we don't know. He said he was pescatarian. We don't know why he's vegan. Or the guy who raised his hand just now with the clip-ons, with the suit. I don't think he's plant-based at all. I don't think. I mean, I look at his shoes. They look like leather shoes. I don't know. He doesn't seem plant-based.
Still in the box, and you lose.
Okay, everyone looks nervous, so I feel a little bit more secure in this.
Okay. Am I right?
Dang, dog.
I found the mole. Sorry.
I was right.
I said I feel like it might be Jalen.
Talking too much. He was
Yeah, Aaron. If you weren't so focused on Brandon, Aaron, oh my God. I'll just. Aaron had something with Brandon. I don't know, maybe she takes him. It's just, you know. But she definitely was like, okay. Yeah, okay, so you're not vegan. But Brandon.
obnoxious.
So upset.
I literally whispered to Aaron, I think it's Jalen. So I'm a little mad, a little sour, a little broke.
I watched too much Survivor, man. Like, first round, getting through.
Jalen. Well, Jalen, you are not vegan. You are an animal abuser.
Growing in, I was tested to see if I was gonna trip up on my words, how much knowledge I actually had. Because I'm like, if I go first, I can speak the most and make it seem like an accident. So I just want time to run out. So it felt good because people got annoyed and they didn't want to hear from me.
Interesting. So his whole strategy was that he speaks a lot so that people don't actually have time to talk to each other and actually find out who's the non-plant-based person, because again, none of them are vegan.
So they pushed me aside and started talking to everybody else. I got one from my...
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, if you know about how you're exploiting animals and you still choose to do it, then you're a piece of shit. So...
Fam, I got one from my fam, I got one from me, one from my new Xbox, all right.
I'm pretty frustrated because I think I could have won if I hadn't just been affected by everybody else's doubtfulness.
I was reminded of the different perspectives of veganism.
I don't think you can really like see it.
There's no different perspectives to veganism. You know what, I'll say it again. Veganism is about not commodifying animals, okay? That's all it is. Don't treat animals as objects. Does that speak to you? Then perhaps you should be vegan. That implies a plant-based diet? Yeah, it does. Is it hard to be on a plant-based diet? Hell no, it's super easy. What are you talking about?
A vegan, it's more like their thoughts and like their ideology and how they think about the world.
Thanks for watching, guys.
So she also mentioned ideology. Interesting. So maybe some of them were vegan. I don't know. I don't know what the show made them say or talk about. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. This was a different type of video. I had a bit of fun. Yeah, it was kind of annoying because none of them were vegan. That's the reality. But it was fun to watch the perception of veganism. I know this is a pretty old video, so maybe if they would do it again, maybe they would actually be vegans and they would be clear that veganism is not, it's a moral principle, not about a diet or anything else. And oh, if you're not vegan and you wanna be vegan, there's resources at the bottom of this video in the description. If you want to learn more about veganism, there's resources. If you think that you care about animals, if you think that animals deserve respect or deserve body autonomy, then look at these sources. You know, there's a thing called The Greatest Speech You Will Ever Hear. It's right in the description.
I'm going to challenge your belief systems today, so certain parts of the speech will be intense.
Watch that, see if it speaks to you. Maybe, you know, it's actually very easy to go on a plant-based diet, so, you know, try it, do it, act. Why not? Animals deserve it, okay? Bye.